こうマリア。上の部屋で一緒にトランプでもしよう。
Alright, everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. Last part, we had a little bit of a spicy part, a little bit of arguing going on, or more than a bit. Well, we started off with the two Beatos opening window, walking about, unlocking locks to the window, letting the breeze come into the mansion. Being a bit devious, I would say, but also proving their existence, quote unquote. And then we had a little discussion about what it means for the witches to prove their existence, right? Featherin and Angie were in that discussion too. And then Maria and Erica went into a whole healing frenzy where they attacked each other on their beliefs of whether magic exists, which is, a witch called Beto does exist, and that just kind of spawned Candy, or whether it's all fake according to Erica. And it got pretty ugly, but Dranor came in, and Dranor was like, "Hey yo, pointless battle." Gertrude was like, "For your attention, this battle is pointless. You're just crushing a child's dreams. Why? For no reason. You don't gain anything other than your own weird satisfaction from this." So we stopped it there, and now Jessica's trying to calm everything down and bring her up upstairs. Right upstairs to play some cards. Maybe George joins them too, and maybe I'll stay behind with Erica. Who knows? We'll see. Let's see what happens. All right, let's keep reading.
エリカさん、僕は今のやりとりはあまり大人として尊敬できないね。
Okay, you're an adult, George. Would you call Erica an adult?
どうもすみません。私もまだ子供なもので。
Can you use that excuse? After seeing that wonderful candy magic brutally insulted by Erica, Maria had been crying this whole time.
食後のクイズ大会の時から感じてたが、お前性格悪すぎだぜ。楽しいか？小さい子の夢ずったずたに引き裂いて楽しいかよ。
バトラ様もおやめください。どうか私に免じて、この場はこれ以上はお控えください。
For my sake?
お願いいたします。
Shannon, who had been looking flustered, bowed her head deeply and implored Battler to stop. George, who didn't want Shannon pressured, fell in line.
行こう。また今年も僕たちはいとこ部屋で過ごそうよ。テレビを見たり、トランプをしたりして遊ぼう。
And what are you gonna do about Erica? If you all leave to the cousin's room, what happens to Erica? You're gonna bring her too? You're gonna have her play cards with you too? Well, you know what's gonna happen then, right? She's gonna call us all morons because she's clearly much better at cards than all of us. And then what?
エリカさんの部屋用意があるそうだから。シャノン、案内してあげて。
Wow! I mean, you could say she deserves this, but also, man, that sounds lonely, you know. Or are you gonna have Shannon just hang out with her? This it sounds I don't know about that. Okay, I mean,
まだ結構です。私はもう少しここでのんびりすることにします。
of course, you want perfect look out of the lounge, right? What's next? You're gonna make these wax heels. You're gonna wax everything up, all the windows and stuff, and then you're gonna have perfect look out so that you can come in with your burnt castle red truth that Erica had perfect look out over everyone that went upstairs. Is that it?
余韻を楽しみたいので。
Totally.
何の余韻だよ。
Battler and the others could no longer hide their irritation. They had no obligation to entertain their uninvited guests any further than this. Erica herself understood perfectly well that no place would welcome a detective. Battler and the others wanted to leave, and Erica wanted to stay. Neither had any desire to stop the other. Jessica urged Maria, who was still crying, to come along. Then, Maria stopped and spun around.
何か
Maria's like, this beef ain't over yet!
たまにいるんだよ、魔法を信じない毒素の塊みたいな人間が。私のクラスにもお前みたいな男子がいくらでもいるよ。
Boys.
魔女も魔法も奇跡も幸せも何も信じない。
Or happiness. Bad boys, huh? What you gonna do, Maria? What you gonna do when they come for you?
そんな程度の奴らの毒素に焼かれて灰になっちゃうようじゃ魔女になんかはなれないね。マリアはこう見えてもベアトリーチェの弟子。
Desi. That's right. I'm the Witch of Origins.
原初の魔女見習いなんだから。
Sorry, Apprentice Witch of Origins. Maria, who had been sobbing until a second ago, seemed to have transformed into an entirely different person. She laughed, no, cackled, eerily. Battler's group stiffened up at this sudden change, but Erika was watching calmly. Then, she smiled and gave a small nod in response.
ぐっと相性は悪くないです。
Good.
おやすみなさい、ミス・マリア。次はもっと手応えのあるゲームで戦いましょう。そうだね、そうしようね。約束しよう。
We have reached this kind of weird rivalry agreement. Like, yeah, okay, we'll fight in a proper match next time. What is this? What is this weird respect for each other? Erika going, good though. You're not a bad opponent. What is this about? They suddenly not like each other. You know, we see each other as rivals almost. What?
マリアもよせって。行こう行こう。
シャノンちゃんもどう？よかったら一緒にトランプ。
ほんの一戦でもいいから付き合ってくれよ。厄払いになるぜ。
え？ああ、じゃあちょっとだけ。
Shannon couldn't remain in the suffocating lounge any longer either. In part apologetic and in part trying to escape, she followed after Battler's group. After that, Erika was the only one left in the lounge. Still wearing a thin smile, she tapped a glass with her finger. There was a light chink, a surprisingly boring sound. Even so, Erika wore a thin smile, as though pleased. Mm-hmm.
お待たせしました。
Sorry to keep Erika waiting. Wait, what have you two been doing together, huh?
お風呂に入っておりまして。おや、皆様方は？
Never mind, okay. Alright. Are Erika and Kumasawa about to have some interesting private conversation right now?
入れ替わりですね。ついさっき2階へ上がりました。あなたを呼んだのは私です。
Oh!
何でも悪事記島の話や森の魔女の話などにも詳しいとか。
Akuji Kijima and the Witch of the Forest, okay.
ええ、まあ。たわいもない話ですが。
たわいなくて大いに結構です。湯上がりに一杯いかがで？
Huh?
私もたまにはサービスくらいしますので。
Even I like to be alright. Erika stood up, opened the refrigerator behind the counter, and put ice into the ice pail. Almost like she owns this guest house. Don't worry, I'll prepare a drink for you, because, you know, it's my treat, my house. Is that the end of that chapter or what? Seems like it. Seems like it. Alright. 10 p.m. a little past 10 p.m. The Lovers. Still Saturday though, still October 4th, 1986. The Lovers. So George and
エリ
Shannon?
カちゃんか。
So George and Shannon? Is Shannon about to give George the ring? No, sorry, is George about to give Shannon the ring?
ずいぶん変わった子だね。最近の若い子とはどうも相性が良くね
ジョージさんだってお若いですよ。
Do you think that's gonna spell trouble for your children, Shannon and George? If you two eventually end up having children together, George has he's not good with children these days. What does that spell for the future?
え。いとこで最年長ということもあってついつい。いつも自分がもう若くないって気持ちになっちゃって。
George and Shannon could be seen surrounded by the rainy rose garden. Though the rain was still pouring down, there was hardly any wind at all. The scant protection provided by the arbor was more than enough to house the secret meeting between lovers. Following that fight with Erika, the group had decided to play some cards for a change of pace. When that was over, Shannon returned to the servant room, and shortly after that, George left the room as well to meet Shannon here at the time they had arranged. So 10 p.m. I guess.
エリカさんくらいのお年の方が一番自分自身との付き合い方が難しいと思います。
そうだね。
Are you speaking from experience?
子供という殻を打ち破りたくて、あたり構わずくちばしを打ちつけるお年頃だね。それを打ち破れて、ようやく大きく羽ばたくことができる。僕もそうだったよ。かつてまだ殻の中にいた時の自分は情けなくひ弱な、まるで尊敬できない男だった。
That's what I mean. You're speaking from experience, George. Are you saying, are we thinking that Shannon is speaking from experience as well?
そんなことはありません。
いや、いいんだ。自分でも分かってる。かつての僕はいとこの中で最年長ではあっても、いつもぼんやりしているうだつの上がらない男だったよ。それは何もいとこの中だけの話じゃない。家でも学校でも全てでそうだったさ。
I hate it being like that. I wanted to break that shell and become a splendid adult like mother and father.
でもジョージ様はそれを打ち破られました。この数年のジョージ様は毎年出会うたびに道があるようでした。
ありがとう。
何かきっかけがあったんですか？
殻を破る？
はい。
He's gonna say you.
あれほどのまるでさなぎを経て蝶になるかのように目まぐるしく成長されたジョージ様が
He's gonna say you're the reason.
ただ漫然と日々を過ごしていてそれを迎えられたとは思いません。それだけの大きな決意をされる何かきっかけがあったに違いないと思いまして。
君に惚れて愛の力で成長したと僕は今まで言ってきたんだけど。
Okay, you're gonna say there's a story deeper than that?
本当はもっとネガティブな感情からだったんだ。
そんないつも明るく朗らかでおられるジョージさんにネガティブな感情なんてちょっと信じられないです。
僕はね、両親に女性は大切にしろと教えられてきたんだ。そしてそれを実践してきたつもりだったよ。
はい、とても紳士的で素晴らしいと思います。
本当は違う。 異性とどう接していけばいいかわからなくて、過度に神格化して恐れて紳士的なレディーファーストを装いながら、僕は女の子との交流に多分恐怖さえ覚えていた。
Of course, George had wanted to be around girls as much as any boy might. However, he didn't know how to interact with them. He wanted to act like a gentleman, avoid being disliked by them, and treat them with care. Of those feelings, only the words "treat girls well" took precedence, blossoming into a subconscious fear of women.
そんな男を紳士的な奥手な男と呼ぶんだろう。とんでもない、ただの臆病者さ。そのくせ自分はこんなにも紳士的なのに、どうして彼女ができないのかと一方的に思い込む。最後には世間の女性は全て男を見る目がないなんて勝手に決めつけ、勝手に蔑み始めた。
Am I gonna be the one to say it? Do I have to say it? Fine, I'll say it. George, you were an incel. That I mean, someone had to say it. Maybe you're not anymore, but that's our mindset. That sounds like an insult to me.
これが本当の情けない男ってことさ。
I mean, yeah, incels typically comprise of pathetic men, so that's not wrong, but you know what I mean? Wait, why is no girl dating me? What? Ah, that's it. All of them must have no taste, and they all suck. That's it. It's definitely nothing wrong with me. I'm great. Sounds like the incel mindset to me. How many years ago was it when I noticed? It started when I was in middle school. At the time, I assumed that I was obviously the most gentlemanly of the cousins, so I would obviously be popular with women. However, reality was completely different. At school, I was pretty much completely hopeless. Far from being a leader, I was the bullied kid who got pushed around by everyone. At the time, I figured I was just a capable and adaptable man who could keep in perfect tune with his surroundings. How stupid. Sure, I might have gained some measure of trust from girls. However, not only was there no one who would become my girlfriend, who would become my girlfriend, I read that correctly, okay. I didn't even know any girls I could call a friend. Wow, so you didn't even get that one step in. You didn't even enter the friend zone, bro. Let alone getting a girlfriend. You didn't even enter the friend zone. The zone of friend, man. That's seriously down bad. Whew.
レディーファーストと称していつも後ろへ下がる男だ。そんな後ろ向きな牽引力のない男の背中についていこうなんて誰が思うものか。滑稽だね。それに気づかず自分はさぞや魅力的な男子に違いないなんて思って。
その気持ちちょっぴりわかります。自分が異性に魅力的に見てもらいたくて努力した振る舞いが必ず思った通りの結果を導くとは限りませんから。
You can say that from experience, Shannon, huh? You said a lot of stuff right now, Shannon, recently, this conversation. But I want to question how much of this is you talking from experience. You know what I mean? Is this from experience of you trying to get with Backer, but it not working out? Hmm?
シャノンにもそういう経験。
That's what I mean. See, me and George are thinking alike. You know what I mean? Is Shannon talking from experience here? I don't know.
もちろんです。
Oh.
私だって男の子の気を引きたくてできもしないお化粧をして恥をかいたり。
Could have asked Kumasawa or something. You know, Virgilia. Just saying.
恥ずかしい失敗の思い出がたくさんあります。
そんなうぬぼれた僕の目を覚ましてくれたのがシャノン。いや、 君たちだった。
No, it was all of you? What do you mean it was all of you? All of you in my best sense, so all of me, I give my all to you. I have sung this song before in this episode, yeah. Even though I don't listen to this song, I don't know why I'm singing it, so I guess I'll stop now.
どんなきっかけがジョージさんに訪れたんですか？
嫉妬かな。
Envy? Envy for who? You're envious of Battler? Is that it? Is that it? Is that you're envious of me, George, aren't you? You saw that in the past Shannon was in love with me and then you okay. So you tried to steal her from me. Okay, I see how it is.
意外です。でも何に？
Let me guess.
君とバトラ君が
Yep!
とても楽しそうに話しているのを見て、
I freaking knew it. Hey, Battler, why are you showing me this right now? It's because you know the truth, Battler, don't you? Battler, you know the truth. You know the truth, Battler. I knew it. I knew there's something going on. There's something going on between Battler and Shannon. And George was envious of that. So he steals my girl? That's wild, George. We're cousins and you steal my girl? You're crazy, bro. But hey. I'm still the reason we all die. Alright. I still know the context, but okay. Again, I gotta think of this. I gotta think about it like this. Alright, Battler is the game master. Battler is choosing to show us all this. Alright, because Battler knows the truth, so he knows now. Right? He's showing us, that Shannon and Battler had a thing going on. Look at young Battler. This is young Battler. Look at him go. Alright, he was envious of the way me and Shannon were hanging out. Hey, look now you're the one who's George. You took her from me, and now you're getting engaged with her. So what's up, bro? I guess. What am I supposed to do? I give up, bro. You can have her, bro.
僕は嫉妬した。
私がバトラ様と？
Oh, don't try to hide it, Shannon. You're Beato. That's your relationship with Battler is the reason why you've been doing all these murders, isn't it? Don't try and hide it. Shannon raced through her memories, trying to find a conversation that might have made George envious.
君たちにとっては他愛ない会話だったに違いないよ。
Maybe to Battler, but oh no way it was trivial to Beato Richa herself. We made it her 6-year goal to massacre my entire family for it. Alright? There's gotta be something there, yo.
でも僕はそれに嫉妬を感じてしまった。ここからの話はバトラ君には絶対に内緒にしてほしい。
Battler's the game master. I'm Battler. I'm listening. Alright, keep talking, George. I'm listening. I got ears all over, baby.
約束できる？
Yeah. Shut up. Keep talking.
もちろんです。
Hey, Battler, you're the game master, right? Why are you showing me all this? Come on, man.
みすぼらしい僕の懺悔さ。でも聞いてほしい。
That's fair. You know what? I respect that, George. If you're gonna go all in on a relationship with someone else, being completely honest with that person, showing your all sides of yourself, I respect that.
今夜は僕の悪い部分も知ってくれた上で君に返事をもらいたいことがあるから。
はい、聞かせてください。
With a smile but a serious look in her eyes, Shannon nodded. Tonight. She knew what he was going to ask her tonight. George had the right to confess before asking that sacred question, and Shannon had the obligation to listen. Shannon understood this, so she listened quietly.
感激の魔女ってずいぶん趣味の悪い魔女なのね。
Hell yeah, baby, you like it? You like this POV, Angie? We delve into people's secrets because we like that.
恋を語る話は時を超えて尊い。いくら聞いても飽きぬでな。もっとも私にはエンジェの乙女らしい剣王の表情の方が愉快であるが。
Yeah, because she's saying that her cousin took Shannon away from her brother. This is crazy. Featherwind laughed quietly. Angie huffed and looked away, but she quickly realized that this would only entertain Featherwind even more, so she tried to act unconcerned.
バトラ君もジェシカちゃんも昔から快活だね。いや、そんな言い方は取り繕ってる。だからこう言うよ。
George looked up at where the moon should be, high above the rain clouds, and spoke. They were honest words, spoken from George's meek heart.
僕は昔からバトラ君もジェシカちゃんも礼儀に欠けた子だと思ってたよ。いや、もっとダイレクトに言おう。言葉遣いの下品な子たちだなとさえ思っていたよ。本当さ、軽蔑してくれていい。
しません。人は何を胸中に思おうと許されます。むしろ態度に出さなかったジョージさんは立派です。
ありがとう。僕はそんな彼らを内心見下していたよ。それに比べて僕はなんと立派で紳士的魅力にあふれているかと本気でうぬぼれていたさ。
I was at that age where having a girlfriend felt like a necessary condition for becoming a real man. I truly believed that no girl could fail to admire a gentleman who treated girls as well as I did. So, I really did assume that the girls I knew were attracted to me.
それに比べたらいつまでもはしゃいだりふざけたり下品で低俗な言葉遣いばかりしているバトラ君やジェシカちゃんなんか絶対に彼女や彼氏ができたりするもんかと思っていたよ。それはいつまでたっても彼女ができない自分への精神安定剤だったのかもしれない。とんでもねえ。彼らは僕に劣ってなんかいない。むしろ異性を勝手に神格化してレディーファーストと称して恐れて避ける僕の方がよっぽど劣っていた。
バトラもジェシカも昔からああいう性分だった。確かにそやで紳士的淑女的とは到底言えなかっただろう。しかし男女を分け隔てなく交流できる力があった。いや、魅力と言っていいかもしれない。
ちょっとわかるわ。お兄ちゃんやジェシカお姉ちゃんみたいなタイプの人って男女問わず誰とでも仲良くなれるタイプよね。ジョージお兄ちゃんには悪いけど、あまり紳士を振りかざしすぎる人ってちょっと気持ち悪いよ。女に幻想を持ちすぎっていうか、なんというか。
Fair enough.
人は無縁であるなら相手が無害で退屈な人間であることを尊ぶ。しかしそれは邪魔にならないという意味で好まれているだけだ。退屈な人間を身近にしたいと願う人間などいるわけもない。
Is that why you're the Witch of Theater going? You only like to entertain yourself, huh? You don't want to deepen your connection with the board. So, you don't consider an Angie a boring person though, eh, Featherin? What about that?
当然よ。動かず物も言わぬ電信柱と友達になろうというバカはいないわ。
Forget relationship, not even friends.
でも動かず物を言わないのは 電信柱としては優秀だわ。
If that's the purpose they serve, then yeah.
そういうことだ。ジョージはつまり、いくら自分が優秀であっても魅力ある人間として認められていない。ただの電信柱扱いであることにようやく気づいたというわけだ。
僕は当時うぬぼれの真っ盛りだった。だから親族会議でみんなで集まっている時、一番魅力的なのは僕で、それに混じって遊んでくれた使用人の女の子はみんな僕に惚れていると信じていたよ。それがあの日、僕はそこでようやく自分がどれほどみすぼらしかったかを思い知ったのさ。
私が当時何か心ないことを言ってしまったのでしょうか。
いいや、逆さ。君は何も言わなかった。君の瞳に映っているのは常に僕だといううぬぼれが打ち砕かれたのさ。
Just when did it start? No, it must have started long before then. I only failed to notice because my eyes were clouded with conceit.
ある日、唐突に気づいたんだ。君たちがバトラ君やジェシカちゃんと僕なんかよりはるかによく馴染んで楽しそうに遊んでいることに。
Yes, those two, whom I had looked down upon so much, were radiating far more charm than I was. You really looked like you were enjoying yourself that day. The look on your face was far brighter than any you ever showed me.
気色悪い話さ。僕は君を勝手に僕に好意を持ってると決めつけ、ひょっとしたら異性の付き合いになってもいいかななんて青臭い白昼夢を許したことさえあるんだ。それを勝手に恋人を奪われた気持ちになって勝手に傷ついて、どこまでも僕はダメな男だったんだ。その時ようやく僕は自分の愚かさに気づけたんだ。
ジョージ様。
その後バトラ君はいろいろあって親族会議に来なくなったけど、ルドルフおじさんから彼の近況は聞いていたよ。おじさんも可愛い人だね。バトラ君とあんなにいつも喧嘩をしているのに、バトラ君の近況を常に気にかけていた。
そうですね。私も聞かせてもらったことがあります。アスム様も呆れておられましたっけ。学校では大層女性に人気でトラブルが絶えないのはきっとルドルフ様の血のせいに違いないと。
Gosh, Asumi. Are we ever gonna meet Asumi, by the way? Are we ever gonna see her, meet her, whatever? In a flashback role or something? No? Maybe not? I don't know. We are getting pretty far out there in the visual novel. Episode 6 now. It's soon or never, you know what I mean?
そしてジェシカちゃん、男女の友達を大勢作っていつもその中心で活躍していると聞いていたし、実際ジェシカちゃんと話してもそれは何の誇張でもないと理解できたよ。
That experience had shown that the two I had looked down upon were much more attractive human beings than I was.
最初はね、バトラ君たちを真似ようと思ったんだ。滑稽な話さ。ふざけたりはしゃいだり下品な会話を好めば彼らのような魅力が得られると思い込んだ。
ジョージ様がですか。ちょっと想像できません。
痛々しかったよ。 僕もあの頃のことは生涯思い出したくない。そしてそんなことを真似ても真の魅力は宿らないとすぐに気づいたよ。僕に魅力がないのは人を大事にすると称したり、場の雰囲気に合わせて振る舞えると称したりして、いつも一歩逃げている自分の臆病さにあったんだ。僕はそれを克服するために生まれ変わる決意をしたよ。初めて自分の殻というものを理解し、それを打ち破ろうと誓ったんだ。その意志がくじけそうになるたびにあの日のことを思い出してバネにした。君たちが僕を忘れて楽しそうに遊んでいたあの日、そして僕に好意があると決めつけている君の瞳に僕が映っていなかったこと、誓ったんだよ。今度こそ本当に君を振り向かせて、その人に僕を映してやりたいとね。それが実は君に恋をした一番最初の感情。
複雑だったんですね。
あの日僕を無視して遊んでいた君たち、いや君への復讐がいつの間にか本当の恋心に変わっていったんだ。しかし神に誓う。それが君のことを真剣に考え出したきっかけだとして、僕が今君に持つ気持ちには何の偽りもない。僕は君を生涯愛することに誓う。それは誰にも何にも偽らない。そして君を妻として迎えるために僕には世界を敵に回すことだって厭わない覚悟がある。
ジョージさん。
以上が君に先にしておきたい懺悔さ。
See, my rule has always been just be yourself, you know what I mean? Act as yourself, and things will probably work out. That's how I act, at least in real life, you know what I mean? I never try to focus too much on the opposite sex or the same sex or whatever. I just try to focus on being me, and the people who mess with me, who like being with me, then they can be with me, and people who don't, then they don't. At least then I'm being me, and I hope that they're being them, and we hang out because we're us. You know what I mean? Same thing with this YouTube channel, right? When I'm recording this right now, I'm being me. I'm being no one else. You know what I mean? I'm not acting out this personality to try and make myself as attractive as possible personality-wise. You know what I mean? I'm just being me, and so, you know, you all watching, I don't want to. I don't want to just. I'm not trying. I don't want to attract more or less viewers by trying to be someone else. You know, if I get people that watch me, then that's great, because then they'll be able to watch me for who I am forever, because I'm me. I can't change myself, right? I'm not gonna fake act like I'm someone else. That's always my mindset, and it's really worked for me, to be honest, right? But I don't particularly try to pursue a specific personality or a desired personality in society. I'm just me. It's worked out, and it's honestly made me a lot more satisfied with living life than if I was faking being someone else the entire time. Because I know people can still do that, but then it's just that just sounds miserable to me, man. And I couldn't even imagine even trying that. So I think typically if you're just you, things will work out. Yeah, because there are people out there who will accept you for who you are, and I actually kind of noticed with this channel too that you guys are willing to watch these videos that I make, and despite me being who I am, and I don't need to be someone else for you guys to watch me, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? The fact that there are people out there willing to watch these videos despite me being me is so much more satisfying than me acting as someone else and getting 10 times the viewer count. That's boring. I would hate that. I would be miserable. That would suck. So
僕は今日まで君のことを初恋で一目惚れだったと言ってきた。それは嘘だった。うぬぼれた僕の歪んだ。
関係ないです、そんなの。
Shannon smiled, but she spoke forcefully enough to interrupt George's words.
初恋じゃなかったら結ばれちゃいけないんですか？初恋の人を忘れたらそれは裏切りなんですか？恋ってそんな単純じゃない。いえ、単純かもしれない。だって恋なんて簡単。常に今の自分の正直な気持ちだけが正解なのだから。だから昔の話も馴れ初めも何も関係ないんです。
懺悔沈んだったかな。
いいえ、何事も完璧なジョージさんにも人間臭い一面があることが分かってちょっと嬉しかったです。
いいえ。
そしてそれを私だけに打ち明けてくれることに嬉しくなりました。
ありがとう。僕は君がいたから僕になれた。
私もジョージさんがいるから私でいるのです。だから包み隠さず教えてください。私たちはどんな夫婦になってどんな未来を築くのですか？
僕は君という妻を得て父さんを超える実業家になる。そしてさまざまな挑戦や冒険を経て自分の可能性の限界を確かめたい。その到達点の頂に君と一緒に至りたいんだ。そこからの眺めは僕以外の誰にも見せられないものになる。
楽しそうです。どこまでもお供します。
もちろん実業家としての冒険だけじゃない。夫婦でしか築けないものもたくさん積み上げていきたい。
Kids!
それはどんなものですか？
Kids, children, offspring.
子供を作ろう。
See? I knew it. Facts. Obviously. Let's breed. Children.
はい、旦那様。
Yes, sir.
最低3人は作りたい。
Whew. Alright, that's quite a bit. But alright.
男の子も女の子も両方欲しい。
You got some specific standards. Alright, understandable.
もし3人とも男の子だったら？
Oh my god. That is the exact situation I'm at. That's wild. We're 3 kids and we're all 3 boys. That's kinda crazy, isn't it? Hey George, don't end up like us.
次こそ女の子かもね。
To get a fourth? Well, no, my parents stopped at 3, so there's no fourth girl to be mentioned. Then I wouldn't be the youngest sibling. I'd be the third youngest. Wait, third oldest, technically. Yeah, second youngest. Then I have a little sister. That little sister doesn't exist though. They stopped at 4, 3. Alright.
4人目を作ろう。
You can make a fourth one! Whoa!
何人いてもいい。
Wait, what? Just make as many as you can until you finally get one of at least both genders. Cool.
子育てという冒険も2人で楽しもう。そしてやがては巣立った子供たちが孫を連れて帰ってくる。気づけば僕たちは大勢の子供と孫に囲まれた賑やかな老後を迎えてるだろうね。
楽しそうです。ジョージさん、どんなおじいちゃんになってるんでしょうね。
君こそどんなおばあちゃんになってるんだろうね。
Y'all are talking like 50 years in the future or something. Chill.
でも僕は君を変わらず愛し続けるよ。そして大勢の家族に見守られながら王女をできたら、僕たちの人生は誰にも負けないものとして描き切られる。
George didn't just talk about his love in the present. He swore to love her soul until the final moment, when the lids of their coffins would be shut. Yeah, George has had this talk before. I remember this being said before. Something along these lines, yeah. Then George took a small box out of his pocket. Even without opening it, she knew what was inside. He took it out with a motion that was more natural even than the one he had practiced in the bathroom at the airport, and was overflowing with charm.
Sayo.
Calling her by her name! Alright, Sayo! And we also had Kanon's true name being revealed earlier this episode, Yoshiya.
結婚しよう。この指輪をどうかその指に通してほしい。
はい、ジョージさん。
This wallpaper spread before. Whoa! We've seen it before though. So, yeah. Glad to see it the third time, I believe. Or second time, maybe? Third time. It feels like the third time. That ring, which glistened divinely even in the dim light of the arbor, passed from George's hand to Shannon's finger. Of course, Shannon had already decided which finger to put it on.
僕と君の未来を阻もうとする全ての運命に、僕は毅然と立ち向かうことを誓う。
George proclaimed that he would reveal their engagement to the entire family on the next day. Well, not if he dies, or all the people die.
僕たちの結婚に両親はとやかく言うかもしれない。でも僕はそれを許さない。僕が親にするのは婚約の報告であって認めてもらいたいわけじゃない。もし母さんが君との結婚を許さないと言い出すなら、
Which she absolutely will, by the way.
僕は自ら感動を申し出て君と家を出るつもりだよ。僕にはその覚悟がとっくにあるんだ。
That's some pretty strong resolve, actually.
僕たちの未来を阻む全ての運命に僕は毅然と立ち向かうことをもう一度誓うよ。
George had said it aloud. So Shannon said the same thing.
私も私とジョージさんの未来を阻もうとする運命に毅然と立ち向かうことを誓います。
Glass break. What's up, Erica?
パトラさん、 いつ事件が始まるんです？
Erica's like, I'm bored of this love talk. Let's get to the crimes. I want to see people die.
もう恋愛ごっこお腹いっぱいなんですけど。
黙って見てよ。
Yeah, Batter's showing this. I feel like Batter's showing us all this for a reason, alright? There's a purpose to all this, alright? This is important.
はいはい。私があくびでもした隙に何かとんでもない伏線を通過されたらたまりませんから。
I don't even think it's that. I think it's just understanding the characters, right? Because Erica, this entire thing for you might not matter because it has nothing to do with the actual crimes, right? But this is important for the why, you know what I mean? For the why done it, I think so.
お前には愛はないのか？
Well, without it, it can't be seen, so.
愛が証拠として受理されるミステリーってあるんですか？ありませんから。
Erica laughed coldly and stared down at the two on the game board. Battler watched her quietly. Erica thought she felt a touch of pity in his gaze, and she averted her eyes uncomfortably.
一応理解はしてますとも。
Do you though?
愛が殺人の動機程度にはなりうることくらい。一応このアズメードの出来事は2人の翻訳に障害が生じた場合、犯行の動機となりうる程度には解釈しとこうと思います。
That's how you see it?
まあ赤くない言葉でいくら愛をささやこうとも全ては幻ですが。
So love has to be said in red to be facts?
かわいそうにな。お前は魔女に証拠が与えられなかったら人も愛せないんだな。
くだらない恋愛トークはやめてください。私はあんたの敵であって恋の話に付き合う酔狂な友人ではありませんから。私には今のあんたがさっぱりわかりません。一体あんたは何を悟ったってんです？あんたとベアとは罵り合い殺し合う関係だったはず。そのあんたが何の真相に至ってベアトに対する感情を変えたんですか？まさか殺し合うライバル関係から恋愛感情が芽生えたとかバカなこと言い出さないですよね。
I'm afraid so, Erica. They are in love. That is what has been set up for a bit now. So we'll see how that goes.
エリカ卿、ゲームの進行を続けさせましょう。退屈な恋愛シーンなどとっとと終わらせるに限ります。
ほんとそうですね。口を挟んで失礼。ささ、どうぞ続きを。
But Bat is showing us this for a reason, so I don't care how important or boring Erica and Landro may find this. There's a reason Batter's doing this, I'm sure. It's his game board. He's the game master.
Shannon です。戻りました。
A lot of Shannon screen time this episode, by the way, too. Considering Batter is the game master. Again, saying there might be a reason for that.
今日の日誌はまだだな。
はい、すぐに提出します。カノン君、留守番をありがとう。
長い休み時間だったね。
Canon had already noticed. There was a silvery glint coming from the ring finger on Shannon's left hand.
では私は先に休む。何かあったら構わず起こすよ。
おやすみなさいませ、源氏様。
Genji disappeared off to the waiting room. After that, only Shannon and Canon remained.
時間をくれてありがとう。あとは私が控えてるから、カノン君ももう休んでもいいよ。
今度は僕の出番ってことだね。
With Jessica?
悪いけど私たちは負けないよ。
僕だって負けるものか。
今日まで臆病でお嬢様にリードしてもらわなければ何もできなかった君が。
姉さんが教えてくれたはずだよ。
何を教えたかな。
恋に昔も過去も関係ない、今だけが重要なんだって。もしそれが本当なら、僕の今は姉さんの今に何も負けてるなんて思わない。
Shannon and Canon glared at each other with serious eyes. That period of tension vanished when Shannon chuckled.
それでいいよ。君とお嬢様も頑張って。もしも結ばれるなら、私たちが心の底から祝福できるくらいに素敵な関係になって。
姉さんにかなりのリードを許してるけどね。
仕方ないよ。それが君のこれまでの臆病の対価なんだから。
分かってる。それが僕の罪だから。
The end of this OST sounds like Dear You from Higurashi, and that song, oh my god, that's an emotional song. Alright. That is my sin. Wait a minute. Your sin? Wait. Now Canon is talking about sin. Canon's sin is his cowardice before now? I wonder if that's anything correlated to Battler's sin. Could Battler's sin also be cowardice before now? But really? That cowardice led Beato to murder? That is my sin, he says, okay. I wonder if Battler's showing us this for a reason as well. To hint at us of what Battler's sin could be. Shannon and Canon fished around in their pockets and drew out two small things that glittered gold. They looked like the left and right wings of a gold butterfly.
私たちは家具。
The one-winged eagle, huh? Both of them got one. What the hell is this? Oh, okay.
人間になって愛を育む奇跡を得るには、もう一度魔法の奇跡を頼らなくてはならない。
あいつのブローチが役に立つなんて。
That's the brooch you got from the Beato in the portrait, right? The big sister Beato.
私たちの手元にある唯一の魔法。
It was the golden butterfly brooch, which Beatrice had once given to Shannon in the hopes of creating love between her and George. Shannon had given it to Canon, but he had let his emotions get a hold of him and had crushed it into pieces. So, when the two wings they held were brought together, it would regain the form of a beautiful butterfly.
じゃあ行ってくる。僕もトランプに一応呼ばれてたからね。
ね。お嬢様、きっと喜ぶと思う。
少し照れるな。
楽しんで、その感情を。
Canon left the servant room. He went to go see Jessica and tell her what he had determined to do. Shannon quietly watched him go. The fragment of the brooch and the engagement ring let off a gold and silver glint.
懐かしいぞ。あれは確かにわらわがシャノンに与えたもの。
Yeah, big sister Beato.
カノンが踏みつぶして以来、どこへ紛失したかと思っていたら、まだ持っていたのか。
黄金蝶のブローチですね。恋愛を助ける魔法のブローチとフェザリーヌさんの本で読みました。
And that had been the first moment that Beatrice, Witch of the Forest, had met with a human and given them her power. Bit by bit, she had ascended from a mere ghost to the ruler of the mansion at night. And by making the servants believe in her, she had wiped away the anti-magic power. And then, it eventually became possible for her to appear openly in front of Shannon, whose magic resistance had grown particularly low and who had begun to believe in the existence of Beatrice. To Beato, who had been unable to interact with anyone for many years, this conversation with Shannon must have been especially fun.
だから気前よく黄金蝶のブローチを与えてやったのだ。わらわは相当上機嫌であったのだな。わらわのごとき冷酷な魔女がそこまでサービスをするとは。
でも素敵です。あなたは未来の恋人たちの仲を取り持たれたのですから。
もちろん甘やかしたつもりはないぞ。わらわの魔力を押さえつけてきたあの肉々しい冷境を割ることと引き換えだ。そのおかげでわらわは一気に力を取り戻すことができたのだから。
しかしある夜、紫の雷が真珠の社を打ち砕いた。
Purple lightning, yeah?
島々の者たちは協調だとささやき合いました。今思えばあれこそがベアトリーチェ様復活の印だったに違いありません。
Kumasawa had the rest of the night off. So, she had let Erika talk her into drinking a bit, and was chatting about the legend of Akuji Kijima and Beatrice in a happy, tipsy mood. Erika would nod from time to time, but she listened very closely. She wasn't actually taking notes, but she was gathering the information on the whiteboard inside her head. She's got a whiteboard inside her head? That's wild. Then, she frowned as though noticing something out of place and held up her hand.
ちょっとストップを。
ちょっとa minute.
はい。
その鎮守の社は悪事木島の悪霊を封じるために旅の修験者が建立した。そうでしたね。
That sounds about right from what I remember from several episodes ago.
そうでございます。強い神通力をお持ちだったということで、その力を鏡に込め、
霊境として社に奉納し、悪霊を封印した。少し違和感を覚えます。悪食島の悪霊を封印する社がどうしてベアトリーチェも封印するんです？
Because she's an evil spirit as well. She's also an evil spirit of Akuji Kijima. Kumasawa? No answer?
それはその霊境の神通力が。
なるほど。東洋の悪霊も西洋の魔女も OK の便利な霊境だったからというわけですか。わかりました。すっきりはしませんが、そこは折れることにしましょう。しかし、どうしてベアトリーチェがクモの巣も嫌うのかわかりません。
Another good question. Why spider webs? According to the legend, the evil spirits of Akuji Kijima despised spider webs, so they were apparently used as words against evil on the islands around here. Actually, spiders are a useful bug. The farmers of the islands may well have treasured them. It's very possible that the farmers called them words against evil, tying them to the stories about evil spirits, in order to create a tradition of people treating this useful bug with care through the generations.
ベアトリーチェの魔女伝説の発祥は、この島に引っ越してきた後宮金蔵がミステリアスな黄金伝説とそれを授けた魔女という名の愛人を吹聴してから始まったものです。つまり悪食島の悪霊と黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェは本来全く異なる存在のはずなんです。
Or at least they should be in theory, right?
なのに設定が同じになっています。
さてはて。
The evil spirits of Akuji Kijima couldn't stand spiderwebs, so neither could Beatrice. That sort of reasoning has been applied all over the place. When it was pointed out that this was strange, Kumasawa was lost for an answer.
金蔵さんの書斎のドアノブはサソリの魔法陣が描かれていて、それは西洋魔術では魔除けを意味する。だから西洋魔女のベアトリーチェはドアノブに触れられない。これは理解できるんです。でもクモの巣に限ってはベアトリーチェが嫌う理由がありません。私の知る限りでも西洋魔女の苦手なものにクモの巣があったという記憶はありません。むしろクモは魔女の仲間や眷属では？
Wouldn't spiders be friends and minions of a witch? Kumasawa does not know how to answer this.
思うに悪食島伝説の悪霊と魔女伝説のベアトリーチェ、この2つの異なる伝説が少し混交しているように思います。いいえ、混交どころか融合かもしれません。悪食島伝説は ロッケン島周辺の暗礁を恐れた漁民たちが生み出したおとぎ話。しかし悪食島に住まう悪霊なる者には具体的なビジュアルイメージが伴っていませんでした。人なのか怪物なのか、はたまた足のない幽霊なのか、さっぱりイメージがありません。人はビジュアルを伴わない空想を苦手とします。そこにベアトリーチェという魔女の伝説が登場した。
And she has a whole portrait so people can imagine how she looks like. Okay. Okay.
悪霊よりは魔女の方が想像しやすい存在です。しかもその上、金蔵さんはベアトリーチェの肖像画を描かせ提示しました。つまり悪食島伝説の一番の弱点、語る悪霊のビジュアルイメージが初めて保管されたわけです。そこからいつの間にか2つの伝説が混じり合っていってしまったのではないでしょうか。
Alright.
どうでございましょうね。この老いぼれには少し難しい話にございます。
You know the truth, but you're purposely trying to not say too much to Erika and to us. You don't want to reveal too much, but you know what's going on, Kumasawa, don't you? Kumasawa laughed to smooth it over, wiping away a cold sweat. She might have seemed confused, but she actually did understand what Erika was saying. Oh yeah, totally. In truth, she did have a rough understanding of how the legend of Akuji Kijima, which had been around before Ushima Kinzo had come to Rokkenjima, and the legend of the Golden Witch, the story of the woman who had given Kinzo vast quantity of gold, had changed over time. She didn't want to admit it, but she knew. Beatrice's backstory, that she hated the spirit mirror and spider webs, had actually been based on the ancient legend of Akuji Kijima. The evil spirits part of that legend had just been replaced by the witch of the portrait.
もし黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェを自称する人物がいたとして、彼女が本当に蜘蛛の巣を嫌うのかどうか、ぜひ聞いてみたいものです。触れるとどうなるんでしたっけ？
I mean, refer to episode 2 now. Shannon used the spider webs to stop fake Kanon, and that worked really well. So Shannon didn't have any issues with getting some spider web real quick from the basement, I think, going back.
魔女の眷属は雲の巣に触れるとやけどを負うそうですから、多分そうなるんじゃないかと。
いいじゃないですか、それ。見事な魔女裁判です。雲の巣に触れてやけどするならば、それは悪霊の方であって魔女ではない。そして触れても何も起こらないのであれば、ただの人間であることの証。つまりやけどしようがしなかろうが、
She ain't a witch.
黄金の魔女など存在しないという証になります。魔女伝説なんて所詮 悪事木島伝説が装いを変えただけの焼き直しに過ぎないのです。
は
ただ伝説がそこにあるだけでフルドエリカはこの程度の推理が可能です。
What do you think, ladies and gentlemen?
いかがです皆様方。
Gosh darn it, she said the catchphrase again. Though only the two of them were in the lounge, Erika faced in the direction an invisible audience would have been if there was one, and shrugged. And to match Erika's imagination, the two of them actually were there, listening in. Two of them? To match Erika's imagination, the two of them actually were there, listening in. Are you talking about Beato, the two sisters Beato?
クモの巣ですか？触れるとやけどを？
I think I'm gonna this here though. Yeah, decent spot to end it, and I gotta go. So hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. We had a good chunk of a talk. Well, first we had the love discussion between George and Shannon, the episodic one, the one that we get every episode. We're used to that, surely. So yeah, but with some new info, interesting, with George's confession as well. And at the very end, about spirits, Aokiji Kijima, and spider webs and that, and the shrine. How is it all connected? How is it connected to Beato? How is it connected to the riddle? And of course to the culprit. Why is everything the way it is? Maybe we'll find out more if you keep reading, but we'll keep reading next time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Alright, yo. Peace.